Macroscope is 2 to 6 players trying to guess a picture as it's slowly revealed. Let me show you what I mean. Before I do that, I wanted to let you know that this game was provided to me by Made It Games in exchange for an honest review. Once the Macroscope device is built, you can keep the sheets inside. Pull the device out and place it, the round tracker, and the dice in the middle. Give 2 yellow crystals to everyone. Keep the rest nearby. The cards are double-sided and are what you'll need to solve. The arrows show which way the card should be viewed. You'll roll 2d6 or 6-sided dice. There are 2 sets of tokens numbered 1 through 6. Remove the tokens that match. If no matching tokens remain, you can remove whichever token you'd like. After each token is removed, you may either guess or pass the device around the table so others can guess. Guesses are free on your turn, but cost 2 yellow gems on another's turn. You can challenge another's guess, but you cannot make the same guess as them. Once a guess has been made, count up the number of remaining tokens. The correct player will earn that many crystals. Everyone else with an incorrect guess loses that many crystals. You get a crystal from removing a token on your turn, so you'll almost always have a chance to guess. You can only make a single guess each turn, so don't waste it. Play 10 rounds and then 1 more. The player with the most points at the end wins. Roll dice, remove the matching tokens, and try to guess the picture before anyone else. That's Macroscope. You can easily fit Macroscope on a coffee table, especially at lower player counts. It's also short. This is the rare game where 30 minutes on the box is true. There is no reading or math, aside from counting your crystals. Actually, other than matching the dice pips to the numbered tokens, there are even numbers to track. This could be a fun one for families with preschoolers. There is a family variant, but I can't imagine anyone having a tough time with the full rules unless the only players are young children, like if this is being played instead of a Candyland or something. Dad and I were playing a 2-player game. He saw 2 horizontal lines and little vertical lines, some long and some short. He was like ruler and all smug about it. It was a syringe. He couldn't believe it. Want to hear the best part? A few turns later, I correctly guessed ruler. He just shook his head, completely stunned. The holder is sturdy and the papers slide out easily. Make sure you track how many tokens were there when the guess was made and put the removed tokens back. Otherwise, you'll see the upcoming picture. Speaking of pictures, you get tons of double-sided sheets. Nice. Some of the pictures are strange, or I don't want to say poorly drawn, but yeah. There's this sink, and maybe that's how they look where the makers are from, but it's weird. Then again, it would be super easy to make new illustrations. Maybe some famous paintings, comic book panels, movie and TV scenes, or whatever else you want. Print on cardstock so you can't see through like the ones that came in the game. The original sheets are flimsy. Macroscope is basically a guessing game where you're rewarded or punished, although not so harshly that you're too far ahead or behind. It's pretty fun even at 2 or 3, but too many people can show the picture too quickly unless someone guesses on someone else's turn. I'd probably say if you have 2 to 4 players of mixed ages and experience levels, or even languages, Macroscope isn't a bad way to spend a half hour. I wish there was more to it, maybe betting on right and wrong guesses. I also wish the art was better. There are a couple of fun group games called Timeline and Codenames. I've reviewed both of them, and they've received expansions and reskins for movies, TV, comic books, and so on. I think that Macroscope, with a kind of pop culture twist, could be a really big hit. As it is, it's not bad at all, but not one I'll suggest all that often.